we on?
I think so. Bang, bang.
And we're live.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to AZ Compass and Mesa High School basketball here in Arizona. My name is Luke Leonard. I'm, of course, joined by Chris for more. Chris, how are we feeling about this game today?
I feel pretty good. We got an academy team from Compass, and we're going against Mesa High School, public school. Going to be a good game. I hope so.
Yeah, I think it should be a pretty competitive first half. We'll see how these two teams carry on. Mesa making 2 championship games last year, one in their district and one in the state, as the scoring is opened quickly. Mika Murinen makes the 3, and that's going to be more of the same for AZ Compass.
The biggest difference I'm seeing for this team is the height difference, as there's a lot of tall players on Compass and not that many.
Mesa swinging the ball. They have it top of the key. Trying to work it wing to wing. With Miles now. Couple behind the backs. Trying to rock it to the basket. And he travels. It'll go the other way. It'll be Compass ball as the favorites lead 3-0 with 14:07 left in the first quarter. Chris, what are you seeing on offense so far from Mesa?
Very struggling team right now. Struggling to move the ball around, trying to get the ball in the hoop. Just overall struggling against these big guys.
House bringing up the court. He's going right to left. Gets it to the top of the key. They get it to Randall. Randall hands it off. Lanier looking for options. He hands it off to House, who drives to the basket. He's got to look at the rim. And it goes and one with the left hand.
Kayla Costa is actually a 6'3" junior. Just transferred here.
Kayla House, the new addition. They're going to just give him an automatic point, say no free throw, and bring it in.
House is actually coming from Desert Mountain, a local school in Arizona.
Now Grayson with the ball. Tipped away and taken. Here comes Lanier. Euro step in the lane, and the float is good. That's 2 more as AZ Compass leads 8-0 with 13:24 left in the first quarter. Mesa struggling to have any sort of paint touch, any sort of action getting it downhill. Miles with it, looking, turns and fade, and is blocked. Murinen scoops up the block, swings it to Lanier, and here goes Compass. Lanier with a crossover and a kick to the corner. Drive by House, strips, he gets it to Murinen, who turns it over. Here comes Galarza, trying to work any kind of option he has, but he decides to pull out. He's at the top of the key. Swings to Miles on the right wing, the 3. No good, a little off to the right, batted around, and the rebound will go in favor of Compass.
Kai Miles is their star player and is actually a true freshman.
Lanier from downtown, no, off the rim and taking. Garza was fouled. Murinen came down hard on him as the 6'10" junior all the way from Finland commits the first open play foul of the day for AZ Compass. Score check, AZ Compass 8, Mesa 0. We're at 12:40 left in the first period. Chris, how does Mesa get back into this game?
I'd say just slow down the offense. The press from Compass is really rushing the offense and just struggling. I think they just need to start slowing down and playing at their own pace.
Mesa still not able to get a single paint touch in this game until the turnover. A steal by Murinen. He gets up ahead. Kayla House drives and scoops for 2. It's 10-0 AZ Compass.
Beautiful layup.
Galarza will bring it up. He's being hounded in the backcourt. He's got 2 defenders on him. He swings and gives it up. Here comes Miles. Miles behind his back. He's tripped, falls, no foul. House swings up ahead to his twin brother. The layup is no. He missed the dunk. It went right off the rim. The rebound is loose and it's taken by Galarza, who swings up ahead and gets it back.
Great ball
pushing
movement.
the pace here as Miles has a chance one-on-one on the right wing. Miles gets it back to Galarza, top of the key. Galarza in and out with the left, swings it to the wing. Mesa trying to work the ball around with the perimeter here. It's back with Miles at the top of the key. He calls for a screen. Here comes Sharp. Floats it down low. Haskell, the free throw and jumper is in and out, and a rebound by Murinen. Murinen going to bring it up. Tall finish, can play point as well as a little bit of forward. Gives it up to Lanier. Lanier uses the screen from him. Murinen pump fakes from the 3-point line and now drives left. Tries to pass it out from the elbow and he turns it over. As Mesa gets a couple stops in a row for the first time all night. Timeout, Mesa. It is AZ Compass 10, Mesa 0. Talk to you in 60 seconds.
So many clothes
Yeah, we're about it. What are they saying?
I think they're reading it. Oh shit, you're right. How'd you do that? We got one view for 1 second. Yo, we're crazy. Bro, radio basketball is so hard because I have to like describe exactly where the guy is at all times. And I don't know their names, like what's top of my head. Yeah, because if you just don't know, just go to Inferno TV.
If you have a blue
That's
Chevy
the TV. There's
or
TV
a
and
white
radio.
or the white Chevy, put 95A9GW,
Oh, I lied.
or a blue Chevy with
Here,
a handicap sign. We need you to please move your vehicles.
Here, what's
Please go ahead and move your
what's your
vehicles.
number?
Thank you.
602
245
245 9445.
Unmute us in right now. And we are back.
Back with you here as Mesa comes out of the timeout looking at their first points in the evening. Here's Galarza. He trips and falls at the top of the key. No foul called. He's being hounded on all sides. He gives it up, bat it around. Ball is loose on the right side of the court. And they'll say out on AZ Compass. It'll be Mesa ball. Galarza, I have to say, he's holding his own pretty well for a clearly undersized, unmatched point guard.
I'd agree. And their defense is not bad with back-to-back turnovers from Compass.
Mesa struggling to get the ball in. Galarza's trapped near half court, and he turns it over. It'll be Compass ball as they try to stretch their 10-0 lead with 11:03 left in this first half. Vernon gets it in. Here comes Kalik House. Game's leading scorer so far gets to Vernon. He swings. Finds Caden House. Caden House, a little nice free throw line jumper is good. And a smooth little move for Kalik House. Caden House, excuse me. For two more for AZ Compass, they lead 12-0 with 10:44 left. Here's Galarza with it. On the right wing, goes between his legs, trying to work on the much taller Lanier. Has to give it up. Miles with it. Miles on the right wing, ball in his right hand, cross to his left, a double cross. Three-point pull-up is nothing but oxygen. And it will be another scoreless opportunity for Mesa basketball as they trail 12-0 with 10:27 left in the first period.
Kai Miles is one of his first games appearing as a freshman. Is not starting off too well, but I think it's just being early, just being a freshman.
They're throwing him right into the fire, and that's for sure. Hard to operate well when you're playing against multi-star players in your first high school action. And here's Kalik House with on the right wing. He drives right baseline. Then he went up and went down with authority as AZ Compass leads 14-0 with 10:11 left in the first half.
That would be Caden House, 6'3" junior from Chandler, AZ.
The local kid in his first year with Compass has a turnover. Mesa turns it over again. A little bit of pushing and shoving on the far sideline. People coming out of the stands trying to beef with a freshman.
Kai Miles making his name known already.
And we've had ejection. Mika Murnin has been thrown out of the game. Wow. I can't say I've ever called an ejection before, but
there's a first for everything, Luke.
Yeah, there is a first for everything. Just to give you a snapshot of just what happened. KK Miles had the ball. He dribbled it off his foot and out of bounds. And in a bit of a scrum, he was standing chest to chest with Mika Murnin, who didn't take too kindly to the close contact and gave Miles a little bit of a shove, who didn't take too kindly to that and shoved him right back. All of a sudden, 4 people from the stands descended onto the court to seemingly threaten the freshman Miles. And ref smartly just taking none of it, has immediately thrown Murnin out of the game as he instigated much of it. And Murnin's gone. I mean, the highest star player in this game, the 5-star, he's 6'10", junior from Finland. Holds offers from Duke, Kentucky, Alabama, UNC, and UCLA, among others. He's gone, and he's not to come back into the game. So, of course, where does Compass go after they lose their tallest player? Well, they put in their 6'9" backup center.
It's nothing a 6'9" backup can't replace.
Yeah, so is there you see any change in how Mesa might attack Compass?
I don't really see a change because 6'10" guy goes out, 6'9" guy goes right back in. So I think no matter what, I think they're going to keep attacking with the same exact fire force. It's okay.
It seems like regardless of kind of who Mesa has in the game, they don't have a lot of change of options. Trying to attack the rim, challenge, shoot threes, but really Nerden not being in the game does change Compass's offensive philosophy a little bit. I mean, the 6'10 finish player is a good shooter. And so him not being on the court, it might work a little inside out as opposed to some outside in.
I can agree with you on it every single time, man. Oh, another turnover
by Mesa in the backcourt. Here comes Lanier with it. On the right wing, gets to the top of the key. There's House for three. No, back iron, tipped around, and there's that backup size. Up, and the putback is good. That was Marcus Jackson.
Coming in the game strong, right off the bench with no hesitation to put money on the board.
The Maryland commit has come a long way from his hometown of Baltimore to play for AZ Compass, but he's making his name heard. Stewart with it. Had action last year for Mesa, he gives it up. Now we have top of the key with Grayson, who swings sharp top of the key. He's looking for options, being hounded on the left wing. He gives it up, and Mesa's just trying to do anything they can to get to the paint. Still on the top of the keys.
5 seconds
Grayson
left
with
on
it
the
now.
board
4 seconds to shoot. They go to the right wing with Sharp. Sharp spins, and that'll be a shot clock. Another stop.
Luke, I'd say that's beautiful defense coming from Compass. Stop all 30 seconds.
Incredible defense. They just played great team defense, helping, passing, Xing out. And they lead 16-2 with 9:04 left in the first period as House brings it up on the near side. On the left wing, he's trying to call out some screens in the back end. Moves to the far side now. The right wing, he throws it down low to Jackson. Jackson throws it back to the top of the key, gets it to House. Top of the key, Randall. Randall looking to distribute from up here. Hands it off to House. It's batted off his knee. It could be a backcourt violation. He barely saved it. Gives it to his twin brother. 4 in the shot clock. The pump fake, the free throw line jumper is good. There's Caden House, the 5-star.
2 seconds left on the clock. Puts it through the rim.
Just down the road in Chandler, Arizona. Puts 2 more on the court. 18-2 in favor of Compass with 8:28 left in the first quarter. Here's the drive for Mesa. Batted around. Could have been a travel, not called. Somehow Grayson didn't lose the ball. That entire exchange. Now Joshua Stewart has on the right wing. Swings it to Sharp on the left wing. Now to the corner. The drive. The layup. Went up with the trees and it was called a foul. Can't quite catch the number. Seems to be John Peterson, the team's third leading scorer from last year, the most points returning for this Mesa lineup. He averaged 8.7 points a game last year. He will go to the line and shoot 2. And impressively, Chris, ready for this little fact nugget? 4th last year, 6A East Valley with free throws made. He made 62 over the course of the season.
Love to hear it, man. I mean, he went up there, not scared to get the contact, so I'm glad to see they're attempting to put something in the rim.
And I definitely jinxed him because the first one goes off the back iron, and here comes Compass pushing again. Lanier on the left wing. Right left cross, drives baseline, drives to the basket, swings to the corner. The stop, the pop, no, a little bit too strong. A little bit too strong.
So look, if you're wondering, free throws in this game are 1 free throw equals 2 points and 1 equals automatic 3.
It's something special about fall league basketball, that's for sure.
Agreed.
Peterson will check out. They bring on London Haskell, a 6'6 junior, the tallest player. Was 4th in the county in shot blocks last year for Mesa. Hard for him to get his hand on a lot of things here now playing against Compass. But Mesa's doing the best they can. There's a trap near half court. It's batted around and taken.
Almost another turnover.
Haskell somehow didn't lose it, but here he is on the left wing. He gives it up. Here's Miles, the freshman in his first high school action. That's a nice pass to Haskell. Euro steps the much taller defender and just has it swatted. It'll go out of bounds and stay with Mesa with 7:39 left in the first period. They trail 18-2.
What are we thinking on this offense with only 2 points almost going into the second half?
Struggling, no live ball baskets for them yet. Their only 2 points come in the form of a single free throw. The size difference is evident, and at this point, Mesa's just praying for a shot to fall. They get it in. Haskell has it in the corner. He swings up quickly. They do a pin down play. Miles, the pull-up baseline jumper is good.
That play is answered.
And there's the first live ball bucket for Mesa, as K-Kai Miles in his first high school action has 2 points and a baseline jumper. Benjo now gets it. Top of the key. House with a nice little jab step and a pull, but it goes on the back iron. Back to House on the left wing. He spins, goes baseline now. Looking for options, tries to feed in the middle, but it's swung around and taken.
Open for three.
And it's no, in and out. Jackson couldn't quite get it to go. House gets his 3rd shot of the possession. It's back iron, and finally Mesa secures the rebound, but they'll call a loose ball foul, and it will stay here with AZ Compass.
Height difference is really showing as the rebounds are just not coming for Mesa.
Grayson called for the loose ball foul, and AZ Compass will retain possession for what seems to be the 6th time in a row. Benjo to throw it in. Throws it a little too far, but there's no backcourt violation on a Inbound, so here comes AZ Compass trying to attack again. On the right wing, House has it. Gets a screen, top of the key. Now he's driving. Baseline, he passes to the corner.
Corner 3.
Robinson, no good. Back iron. Tipped around and taken. Nice rebound by Haskell. He's the one who's got to do all the dirty work down there for Mesa if he wants to.
Kai Miles taking it up.
He's done a lot of the damage for Mesa so far tonight, and he's on the near side, drives to the middle with his left hand. They're called for a foul as House is getting a little handsy there. The 5-star is called for his second of the day. I have to say I'm quite impressed with how Kai Miles is playing in his first game.
Agreed. I can tell that he's trying to get the aggression up as points aren't coming easy, so he's trying to get as aggressive as possible.
It's 18-4 in favor of AZ Compass with 6:36 left in this first period. They're going to have Galarza check back in. He'll throw in the inbound. The Jackrabbits of Mesa High School trying to just work some sort of offense. They get it out. Could they be running a similar pin down play? They aren't. But now Galarza gets it back. He turns it over. No, but it's loose ball secured by Grayson, who immediately has it ripped away by Lanier. And it'll be white ball. We're gonna call it.
Jacob Lehner, very surprised by the
Yeah,
call.
Lehner, the entire AZ Compass bench flummoxed by that call, but they're gonna call it tie up. It'll stay with Mesa as Galarza will throw it in from the sideline.
What are you expecting this play, Luke?
I'm expecting a couple of swings around the perimeter, maybe a shot at the basket, but right now we'll see what Grayson can do. He's got a top of the key. He's guarded by Lanier. Trying to work. He's got no off-ball action. He's still got the ball top of the key. He's been dribbling for what feels like an eternity. Attempted poke away, and now a chance. Corner 3 here for Haskell. It is way deep, but a nice rebound.
Nothing but action.
Bowden went back up, didn't get anything. Roof, the lob, no.
Not to go.
Secured by Bowden in the corner. The other big man for Mesa secures the rebound as they trail 18-4 with 6:01 left in the first half. Mesa will call timeout. We'll talk to you in 60 seconds.
You're cooking, nigga.
Bro, I can't. I'm not. Dude, I'm getting cooked, bro.
No, you're cooking. You are cooking right now. Even my brother said. You're cooking.
I wish I knew their names, bro. I have to like look down and look up.
Search for the number.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass.
I didn't study enough. I couldn't memorize it already.
And we are back.
Back with you here. 6:01 left in the first period. Mesa trails 18-4 to AZ Compass, the home team in this fall league tournament. Making a statement here with this blowout win so far in the first half. Chris, how do you think Mesa can get back into this?
Just keep being aggressive. I know it's at their points. The most attempted points are coming from attacking the rim and getting the foul, so I think they need to get to the free throw line a little bit more this game.
Playing with no fear is going to be an important part of this offensive philosophy for Mesa. Galarza hounded with it. He gives up to Miles. Miles with a right-left cross. Top the key. Driving to the middle. He loses the ball. Batted around, but he somehow gets it back. Looks for a pass. It's turned over. But Galarza secures it. He loses it. Miles gets it back. An absolute scrum. 2 on the shot clock. Oh! The basket. It was blocked off the backboard. They're not going to call a goaltend. It'll be AZ Compass ball. They're going to call a shot clock violation.
Sadly, Kai is the only one that's actually going for a bucket right now.
Nicholas Randall, the St. Louis native, made a nice play, rising up and swatting the shot off the glass. As Kalik House will bring it up the center of the court for AZ Compass. Running a floppy action to get his twin brother Caden House open. They look in down low. Little turn for Jackson. No, front rim. Rebound by Bowden, and he gives it up to Galarza. Here comes Galarza. Keeps it in his left hand, drives left, dumps it down low. Up, and the layup is good. There's 2 points for London Haskell as the size. Hey, they'll make a little bit of a statement down low for Mesa as all their points have come in the paint. Pull-up jumper for House is no good, off to the right. Rebound is batted around, out of bounds, and will go with Mesa.
Look, with that basket, they cut the lead down to only 12.
It's incredible. I mean, John Peterson will come in for Brig Bowden. Bowden, 0 varsity action in his career, and I have to say I'm impressed with that. He's doing big 33, getting some nice rebounds, playing within his role, and not turning the ball over.
Throwing him in the deep end on the first game going against this academy.
There's no better way to learn than by failing, that's for sure.
Agreed.
As here's Galarza with it. He's on the far side, being guarded by Lowe. He turns it over. Lanier just poked it, went up for the dunk, and slams it home. two-hand jam for Jacob Lanier, the 4-star, making his presence felt on this one.
No
As
mercy on this court, Luke.
Kai Miles makes sure to get the ball right back into his hands as he brings it up the center of the court. He's now on the right side. Right, left cross, drives the middle, looking for options. He hands it off to Galarza, takes it back to the middle of the court. Just difficult to beat this AZ Compass team off the dribble as Miles has it on the left wing now. Left hand behind the back, spinning. He's doing the best he can to get a jumper off. He does, and it's no good. In and out. Rebound, batted around, and secured. Nice rebound by Randall as they give it up ahead. Caden House up to the basket, foul, and one, so they'll count the free throw. They'll give him 3 points. And Mesa will get the ball back. They trail 23-6 with 4:04 and counting left in this first period.
That layup looked impossible, but fell on the rim with no ease.
Caden House showing why he is a 5-star recruit, showing why New Mexico, Washington State, Michigan have all offered him. And kind of a cruel twist of the knife, Compass is pressing here as Caden House has just stolen the ball and thrown it right off of Kai Miles. Do they have no sympathy? Do they have no mercy, Chris?
I just don't think they have sympathy, and on top of that, I think they realized that the reason they wasn't scoring in the beginning was because they were pressing and all turnovers were coming from the press, so I think they're going back to what was running the game.
It's going to be difficult for Mesa to even get the ball across half court if Compass continues to press as aggressively as they've been doing. Randall with it, gets it now to House, top of the key. He swings in the corner, Lanier for 3. No, front iron goes off the scoreboard. They're not going to call that out of bounds. Power dribble and a layup, no good off the back iron. Randall gets his own miss, goes back up, and there's 2. Nicholas Randall.
Second and third chance opportunities right there for Compass Capital.
I have to be frank, I'm surprised it wasn't called out of bounds. It went off the shot clock above the basket. House getting aggressive with the hands. They won't call the hand check as Miles has on the right wing. He's calling for a screen. He gets one. They blitz him off the screen. He tries to pass between. Loose ball.
Another
Compass
turnover.
seems to have it. The turnover is abundant for Mesa right now. Here comes House up the left wing. Euro step, left hand layup. It's good and one. A 3-point play in the old-fashioned way for Caden House. And Mesa leads 28-6.
A lead
Sorry, maybe it trails 28-6.
A lead that was just 12.
Oh, just a timeout call and then an immediate 10-0 run in response for AZ Compass. The Dragons playing with no mercy in this first half. Our first look at Zaire Richardson. He'll check in. He's wearing the number typically assigned to Jeremiah Green, who's not playing tonight. Mesa inbounds it. They get it up ahead.
Jeremiah Green is actually a 6'3" senior committed.
Stewart tries to back it down, gets up to Miles, top of the key. Miles with a nice little between the legs cross. He gets to Stewart on the wing. Stewart a fading 3. No, back iron. A nice rebound by Randall. He goes up at the trees and he comes down with it. Up ahead, House, the layup. No good. Nice block. Haskell showing why he led the led the team in blocks last year. Here comes Miles, driving right, left. He's got nothing but size in front of him, and the ball is punched out of bounds. Haskell doing his best, playing with no fear, but you're going to get blocked like that when you go with somebody a foot taller than you.
Luke, tonight they're actually missing their 4-star Gonzaga commit, Davis Fogel, and it doesn't seem like they needed him tonight.
Fogel did not want to show up tonight. He didn't feel like taking the ice packs off the knees, but it doesn't matter as Compass leads by 22 with 2:47 left in the first quarter.
And another turnover.
Attempt to run a little lob play. Peterson just misses the tip. They whip it to the corner. For 3. There it is. Richardson, no good. Tipped around and batted. Secured. No, not secured. It's off Richardson's foot. And it'll stay Compass ball.
That was Richardson's first shot of the game, if I'm mistaken.
Richardson doing his best to get his looks around the rim. Those 8 points did not come easy last year, and he did a good job kind of establishing himself as a threat to get fouls, a threat to work around the rim. But, hey, when you're as tall as the other team's point guard and you're supposed to be your power forward, it's hard to work. As Lanier attacks from the top of the key, a Euro 3 steps, and that's an immediate travel.
I need a plane ticket next time, Luke.
He tried to Euro step and just got his 3rd foot down, and the ref said, not on my watch. Twirled his hands and called it travel. Grayson will give it right back to Stewart, who'll bring it up in the middle of the court. Stewart got to be careful not to get called for 10 seconds here as he just barely gets it across half court. Looking for options. He picked up his dribble, but he gets it to Grayson now. Grayson on the left side, the far side, guarded by Lanier. Lanier antsy, poking at him, and here comes Miles. Miles doing his best. He's been all the offense tonight for Mesa. His pass goes off Richardson's hands. He tries to save it. It's tipped out of bounds by Compass, and will stay with Mesa.
Grayson is actually another sophomore they have on their team. Throwing straight into the deep end for the season. They're not looking so strong right now.
As a sub, we'll see Coy Sharp for just the second time in this game. It's his first year with Mesa. He daps up London Haskell, I will have to say has played pretty well considering how outmatched he is on the boards. And Mesa will try to inbound it. They get it to Miles. Miles driving down the middle of the floor. He immediately turns it over, and here comes the big man, Marcus Jackson, trying to push down the court. He turns it over. Bit of a Shackton full run here. Drive to the layup. The up and over. Blocked. Not even pinned off the backboard. It's batted around. Ball's still loose. Miles has it. He might have traveled. They get to Grayson. Pump fake and a step back, and Mesa will pull it out and try to hold. Miles isolates top of the court. He's got Jembo stumbling and bumbling and he hits the three.
That's a true freshman right there.
Kai Miles, class of 2028, showing no mercy. Going right at a four-star recruit and hitting a three in his face. He's been all the offense for Mesa tonight. They trail 28-9. House now, floater, no. Batted around and saved. Nice little save, and it's secured. Here comes Stewart trying to push the pace. Backup point guard is batted off the knee, and it'll stay. No, it'll go the other way.
Look, the issue I'm seeing with Mesa is that turnovers after turnover after turnover.
A pretty sloppy game for both teams. You can tell it's their first game of the fall.
Agreed. Playing hot potato with the ball with all the turnovers thrown around.
Caden House comes in for his twin brother and will handle point guard duties for Compass as there's 1:15 and counting left in their first half. Compass up 28-9, and we'll see if Mesa can crack double digits before halftime. House with the ball, top of the key, drives right, flips it back, and another flip back. Now all of a sudden, Randall has it, spins in the paint, goes up and jams it. Two hands, he just swung right past Peterson and threw it down with two hands. Beautiful footwork. That's the kind of basket that made dads everywhere lean back in their chair and laugh. Jab step by Grayson. He's got the ball now in the left wing, now in the center. There's a push cross right, left, and pulls up for three. No good, back iron. Rebound secured well by Randall. He might have a double-double in the first half. Caden House pushing. He lobs. The jam! Marcus Jackson. And a tech is called.
An absolute insult to injury, Luke.
Marcus Jackson had a nice alley-oop jam, but said some words he shouldn't have said right after and was teed up.
Will that technical affect how this game goes, Luke?
It'll make it perhaps a little closer than a 23-point deficit, but second time we've had a Compass technical in this half, considering they're winning by so much, they seriously cannot keep their cool. Miles makes the free throw, and they'll get 2 points and the ball. A huddle from Compass is, I'm sure their coach probably makes them run for every tech they get, and that's why they're freaking out so much as they get these techs up 21 points.
Was the tech worth it for the conditioning? I think not.
Probably not, but Compass leads 21, 34.4 left. Miles has it. He'll try to do his best to isolate. He's still in the backcourt and now crosses. A couple in and out crosses. Now he drives, middle of the court. Another tween. A pull-up is blocked. Booth House was sitting on it the entire time, playing no games. He drives and almost throws it down right on Peterson's head. Galarza picks it up. He goes down the court. Here's Grayson. He's got Galarza. Galarza for three. It is no good. Back iron. Batted around and secured. A near steal. They go shoulder to shoulder as Grayson's knocked on his butt.
The weight room needs to be hit by that young from that wingman.
Grayson went for a steal in the backcourt, met shoulder to shoulder
With
Zaire Richardson. Ended up on the floor, but a timeout called here by Compass. There's 3.1 left in the half. They have the ball advanced. I'm sure they're going to want to drop a final play. We'll talk to you in 30 seconds.
You are cooking, bro. Good stuff,
I get it. He get it. When you be on the internet for real, you gon' lost. I'm from this one with no grace. We come over close.
And did Kendrick drop? Kendrick better drop.
Yeah, he did.
An album or a song?
Just a diss on Drake.
Oh, another one?
It's on his Instagram.
Oh, he's already dead. Yo, stop.
I know. Shannon Sharp breaks his silence after accident.
You gon' be okay. I ain't going back and forth on the knee. Drop the location. Back here on the fit, no logo, nowhere. It's Ortega's. Never went to try that he on me. He got done for it. The numbers on the case, we took the standing. He got rolled back, switch on that 17. Gonna never be the same. Put a box on that 19.
My girl was thinking they can hear when you say you're cooking, they can hear. Because they probably pick it up on theirs.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, give it unmute. Back with you here in Chandler, Arizona, 4.3. So the refs add 1.2 left on the clock. Compass leads 32-11. Chris, what kind of look are you seeing for this final shot here for AZ Compass?
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Caden House took the final shot of the half, actually.
With this size advantage, they might want to throw it down low Cunningham to inbound is looking for options.
He got
Gets it. Oh, there's a backboard violation that's not called. 2 seconds. 1 second. The shot is no good. Back iron. Zane Roos, the sophomore from Iowa, had a good look at it. He foot crossed the backcourt line. They didn't call it, but we're here at halftime. It is AZ Compass 32, Mesa 11, and that'll be it for the first half. We'll talk to you after halftime. Stick around. I wish it was a closer game.
I was gonna say, this would be so much more fun to go down there.
Okay, so they can hear us no matter what.
Oh, okay.
There's a response to it. It don't matter.
If you see this, like, that's not going up. But if I do, see? If I'm mute, they can probably hear us from over there.
They can stay. I can still hear us probably. Whatever.
I want to be like you guys when I grow up.
Huh?
I want to be like you guys when I grow up. You guys did really good.
Thank you.
This was good.
Bonus is 10 team fouls.
Bonus is what?
10 team fouls.
How do you know, like, what's the best
You gotta just, like, look out there, look up. And it's like, I played basketball before, and I know, like, somebody.
Welcome back to Chandler, Arizona. Second half approaches. 15 minutes, second half, Chris. So Mesa trails by 21. They've done a little bit better as the first half came to a close at attacking the basket, getting stops. How can they attack and seemingly just cover the spread in the second half?
In true honesty, I think they just need to attack with their heads down and hope for a foul. Shots aren't really going up. Turnover. It's really the turnover rate. They have to eliminate. They have to eliminate turnovers, Luke. They have to.
You have to say, I mean, we haven't seen Compass in the half court this entire game. They've been running the entire time just based off Mesa turnovers. So if Mesa can slow the game down and put them in the half court, there's a chance they can operate a little bit better. The first three of the half goes off the back iron, but there's a good rebound and a putback and one. And as we say that, Marcus Jackson, the Maryland commit, takes a shot off the back iron from Zane Roos, just goes right back up and lays it in for 2.
I'm also witnessing a lack of communication on the Mesa High School team.
It's hard. I mean, this is Compass home gym. They're louder here than I would expect for a fall league game. As there's a timeout called by Mesa just 22 seconds into the half. They are not playing around, not taking any chances, and they are also not getting any offensive rebounds. So we'll talk to you in 60 seconds when they return. Back with you here in Chandler, 14:38 left in the second half. Mesa 11, Compass 35. As the public school looks to claw back in their matchup against the private school. Miles with it. He gets it to Grayson. Grayson drives. Little floater from the middle of the lane is good. And there's a half-court basket for Mesa. Compass got a little aggressive, but they're quickly swinging up as Lanier drives baseline. Kicks corner. Another attack baseline. Here's House with it. It's floater, no good. Front rim, gets his own rebound. Kicks it back up. Lanier for 3. No good. Back iron.
Third chance points.
House goes, in my opinion, up and over the back of Grayson to get the rebound, but no call made. His twin brother now attacks, gets his own miss, and puts it back for 2.
Third chance points, Luke. Not getting those defensive rebounds is really going to lead to that.
A potential turnover as Galarzo is trying to take it up the court, had it swatted away, but it'll go off the foot of Lanier and out of bounds. Compass playing with some ruthless full court pressure here, man on man. Grayson catches the pass. Galarza gets it. Compass is doing their best to operate going up the court. Here's KK Miles with it. Undoubtedly Mesa's best player of the first half. He gets a screen. Now drives left, pulls up from mid-range. It's no good, in and out. Tipped around, could be secured. It's attempted to be secured. Hassled at his best, but couldn't get his hands on it. It'll be AZ Compass ball. 37 for AZ Compass, 13 for Mesa. 13:42 left in this second half. Chris, are you liking what you're seeing out of Mesa so far in the second half?
I mean, I don't know if I'm saying I'm liking, but I'm liking the aggression, I'm liking the defense, and hopefully they can keep this aggressive tempo up.
I'm definitely liking it more than what I saw to them in the first half, so we'll see if they can make up for it in the half court. As here's a drive from Lanier, right side, right baseline jumper. It's good. It rattles off the back of the rim, off the backboard, and into the cup. So the Jackrabbits will push it up the court. They trail by 26 with 13:24 left in the half. Swung to the corner. Here's Grayson with it. Jab step. He's guarded up by Lanier. Looking for options. Now he dribbles to the top of the key. Gets it to Galarza on the wing. Mesa looks to rotate the ball to the other side of the court, but here's Miles driving. Takes 2 steps. Turns. Tries to fade. Pass it up. Galarza. Oh, nice little underhand scoop from Galarza. Unlike anything I've seen before in a high school game, he pump fake goes up and under, and an underhand scoop from seemingly the 3-point line. And it's from the line, it'll be a long 2. Pull-up jumper for Jackson is good.
Tit for tat right now, something we haven't seen all game.
We haven't seen this kind of end-to-end basketball yet, at least in a controlled manner. We've seen a little bit of chaos ball, but this is the first organized ball we've got. Miles splits the double team well. The floater from the middle of the paint is good. He went high, it touched the sky, and dropped in for 2.
We're witnessing Compass playing a half-court offense, something we haven't seen in the first half at all, really.
Mesa in a little bit more control than usual. There's an off-ball foul called on John Peterson. It's his second of the game.
Look, I've seen an aggressive tempo. I guess the halftime talk from Coach really got Mesa High School spiked up to play the second half.
Yeah, there seems to be a little bit more fight, a little bit more passion. Mesa playing for each other, not just for the individual. Even down 24, they're showing fight and effort. See if they can continue this good trend here in the second half. Randall in the corner. He gets the top of the key, Lanier. Lanier looking for options. The pin down is there for House in the corner for 3. It's good. Rattles in. Puts on the mask like he's Jalen Brunson. As Grayson now tries to handle in the backcourt under immediate ball pressure from House as he gets to Galarza. Galarza, the point guard, a little couple tweens, driving to the basket. The floater is no good, but he's fouled.
Compass is now leading 44-17. But
I have to say, I'm incredibly impressed by the lack of fear shown by this Mesa team. They could have easily come in here and rolled over and just kind of played scared, turned the ball over a lot in the backcourt, and they did that a little bit in the first half to open up, but they seem to have calmed down, settled down, and they're playing with no fear. They're going right at these guys. They don't care about their stars.
Couldn't have said it better, Luke. I'd love to hear that.
A check in, and we see Zane Roos for the first time tonight. The free throw goes in and out, tipped around. It will with AZ Compass. Mesa was right there, but Peterson couldn't secure it, and it went off the hands of Greg Bowden, who we're seeing for just the second time tonight.
I think the halftime talk from Coach really expect this team to play aggressive and don't care who's on the other side.
Something I'm surprised we haven't seen from Mesa so far is the zone defense. They're riding it out in man, which is commendable, but maybe not the most successful strategy against a team like Compass, as House pulls up from the elbow and hits for two.
I think it's time to put the pride aside and jump in that 2-3 or 3-2 zone.
House doing his best to get his points up, as there's a near turnover in the backcourt, almost an actual turnover in the backcourt. They got to get it across, and they do. Oh, no, they call 10 seconds.
Oh! A defensive stop from Mesa High School.
Backcourt defensive stop from Compass. They'll call 10 seconds on Mesa. And Compass will call a timeout as they look to maybe rotate into some bench units. Mesa will talk it over, and we'll be back with you in 60 seconds.
I never leave the crowd, I was thinking now.
We are back.
Back with you in, where are we? Chandler, Arizona.
Love to hear it.
Lots of timeouts being called so far in just a 15-minute half. It feels like it's been about 20, and we're only 3 minutes and 24 seconds into the half. Some quick math right there. My partner is eating some Takis. Is that some good Takis, Chris?
Great talking.
House has the top of the key, goes between his legs twice and gets a screen. Now drives left. Trying to look for options. They get it to Russ, top of the key. He rotates. House on the left wing. Crosses, drives in the middle, up and under. It's good. 2 points for Kalik House. And the Chandler native adds himself to the scorecard once again. Grayson trying to get it to Miles, who's really been the best sorts of offense for Mesa tonight. He's operating on the right side of the court. Gets it down to the center. Step back, pump fake, up and under. The float is no good, off right. Nice rebound by Bowden. He goes right back up, and it's good. It rattles home. Greg Bowden showing that Kevin McHale isn't dead. The 6'6" center doing a good job as he's putting his hand in and gets a tie out. This is some pretty good minutes from the bench guy.
Look, in that previous play, like you say, that made a lot of dads around the country smile with that beautiful footwork and beautiful putback.
Bowden's sneaky athletic. I mean, he's doing pretty well against these much taller, much more athletic players. He's holding his own for somebody who's very, very outsized, but he plays smart and he plays hard. We'll see what the Mesa native can do in the rest of the game as they get it into Hutchinson, who gives it up immediately to Miles, who now gets it to Peterson. John Peterson averaged 8.7 for Mesa last year. He's not gotten his name on the scorecard yet tonight. Much more of a around the basket guy, an inside-out type of power forward. He didn't make a single three last year on 12 attempts. Miles double behind his back. Pull it from long two, no good off to the left. Taken by House as he drives right. Goes right up the court. On the right baseline now. Kicks top of the key. Here comes Randall. Randall gives it back to Jackson, who almost dropped the handoff but gets it. He now gets to the top of the key. He's trying to operate from the middle of the floor, as all coaches love. He swings. Russ on the wing gets it to top of the key. Randall back down low. He had a really good look. The two big men, Muckaboo and Randall, were trying to play high-low, and the pass was just a little too far.
I'm noticing they're struggling with the half-court offense, Luke.
What did I say? Once the game slowed down, Compass seemed to have a little bit more problems, that they couldn't just blow by their offensive player. Hutchinson trying to isolate against Muckaboo. Goes up, and it's blocked. Nice defense. Tries to throw it back in. He throws it right to House. Bad offensive possession for Hutchinson, but the drive, the lay, it's good. House with two more. Kalik House, that is. As there are turnover in the backcourt, House again is good. And one. 5 quick points for Kalik House.
With ease, if I do say so myself.
With ease. It's the TJ McConnell special. You get a layup, you look like you're running back down the court, you turn around and steal the inbound pass.
Luke, fun fact, those are the kids of NBA star Eddie House.
Incredible. The NBA connections run deep here at Compass. Banners of Ty Washington, Jabari Walker, Maxwell Lewis hanging above our heads. Mesa 19, Compass 53, 9-19 and counting here in the second half. As Mesa's going to try to do their best to just make this a competitive and close game. They get it up ahead to Sharp, who gets it back to Miles. Kai Miles trying to beat even more offense. He pulls up deep two, in and out. Little long rebound is secured by House. He gives it up to Lanier, who immediately loses it. It's taken. Here comes Stewart. The hezzy pull is no good. Bat around and taken by House. He's on the baseline. He swings it way up the court to Lanier. Lanier with a little hezzy left-right cross the drive. Good block. Great defense. Sharp went right up, straight up, and got the block. The loose ball is batted around, and it'll be a jump ball.
Great defense by
Great defense by Mesa. They went straight up undersized, got both hands on the ball, and had a nice little volleyball-style block. If you just got Taki dust on my shirt, I'm going to kill you.
I didn't.
Thank you.
I promise. No Taki dust on my hands.
Phew. Thank goodness.
Can't mess up the beautiful baby blue.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
My partner is wearing today.
Inbound here, corner.
Corner three!
House for three.
Oh,
no,
nothing
too
but
far.
oxygen.
Nothing but oxygen. Here comes Miles. He dribbles up the court. Left-right cross. Now on the near side. Takes 2 steps, kicks to the corner. Almost loses the ball.
Swing.
Sharp for three.
Deep
It is
three.
no good. A little bit far. It goes over the backboard. It's secured but before it goes out of bounds. Gets up to Caden House. Caden goes to the corner. Russ for three. He's got to do that. From a small town in Iowa all the way out here, he's got a Creighton offer, and all he can do is knock down those threes. Miles left-right, hezzy cross. Now he gets to the middle of the court. Free throw line pull-up.
And it's
off the front rim, off the backboard, and no good. They'll call a loose ball foul on Sharp, who's trying to get his hand in for the rebound.
Luke, that's 3 consecutive misses from Kai Miles. Do you think we should switch it up and try to attack the rim a little more?
I like what he's doing in terms of creating space around the long 2 area, around the elbow area, but he was having a lot of success just driving to the basket, going straight up, and getting those foul calls. They'll take him out of the game now, but we're going to give Dijon Grayson a little bit of a run. There's also going to be
young sophomore. Can he prove himself on this big stage?
A lot of these Mesa players are just out to get minutes once the winter season starts. As Russ has the ball on the right wing, he gets it top of the key, and they swing. House in the left wing now gets a screen. Now he drives baseline. He steps back into the corner and crosses. Double crosses even. 3-pointer. It's good.
Wow.
Smooth like butter, like a criminal undercover, and there goes Caden House from downtown.
That 3 looked with ease, so I do say so myself.
Grayson gets up to Sharp. Sharp trying to isolate. Almost loses bounce. He's in the middle of the court now. Goes between his legs and takes a step back. Tries a nice feed. He gets it down low. Options down there for Stewart. He gets it back to Sharp. Sharp drives. The big hook shot is no good off the top of the backboard. House still in the game. On triple-double watch. It's batted around. Turn it over.
Can he look up?
Can he look up? He's got
struggles to look up.
Mesa 4-on-2. Corner. Baseline rip. And it'll be off Compass. It'll stay with Mesa. 6:23 and counting left in the game.
I can't say. I think he's very young. Didn't really see the pass up. Wanted to make a play. Couldn't make a play.
It's hard to look up against a team like AZ Compass. They are just so tall. And they get so much length in their arms.
5 men on the floor cover in every single place you don't want them to cover.
Our first look at Cam Robinson, the point guard, will step in for Compass. There's a turnover. It's secured. Taylor House all the way, trying to go coast to coast. Now he loses it. Lanier secures it and then gets it back to House. House free throw line jumper. No good. Back iron.
Mid-range missed.
Operated up ahead. Here's Grayson. Left-right push cross. He's to the middle of the court. It's our first look at Trayson Gardner.
Grayson going against 4-star House. Can he hold his own?
Batted around, a potential turnover. We got players hitting the floor. Still loose. It will be in favor of Mesa.
Playing hot potato with the ball.
Jackrabbits will keep the ball. It is Compass 58, Mesa 19, 5:26 left in the game.
Inbound here. And they get it in.
They try their best to. Here's Sharp with it. He's on the left wing. Between his legs, now does a pound dribble and a step back. Butter! Coat, butter, cheese, and Kai Sharp goes between his legs and slides to his left like he's chasing Tatum, and hits one from downtown.
If I'm not mistaken, number 22, Tegra, is a 6'9" junior. Right over his hands.
Compass now, they get it down. Oh, there's a jam. Tegra Makbu, the junior from the Democratic Republic of Congo, with authority.
With no hesitation.
60 points for AZ Compass now. They lead by 38.
Another turnover.
Another turnover for Mesa. They give it back up.
Can they slow down the offense?
Transition offense. Miss jam. Nearly. A couple pump fakes. Lanier looking for options. It gets down low and put back in. Samuel Benjo.
As Compass is now leading 62 to 22.
A 40-point lead for Compass. Back iron 3, no good from the corner. Tipped around and taken. Here's Grayson with it now. Grayson doubled immediately off the pick, and he gives it up immediately. We can do a lob off the backboard. He misses. Robinson trying to throw it to a Benjo. It was no good. And
that'll be back-to-back missed dunks from this.
the game's still speeding up despite the fact that there's 4 minutes left. Sharp trying to get busy. Gives it up. Our first look at Trayson Gardner. Jab step. It's turnover. A steal by House.
Turnovers in a row.
3 turnovers in a row, and there's a foul. Merely to save a bucket as Dejon Grayson grimaces and looks to his bench. She seems to be subbed out. We're going to get 3 familiar faces coming back in for Mesa.
Try and do anything to cut this lead down just a little bit.
Anything they can to make this a closer game. The clock is now running, given that it's a 40-point game, so we got about 3.5 minutes left in this broadcast.
So what's your opinion on this Mesa team coming in the second half showing up?
I have to say, I like the way they're playing. I think they're playing hard. They're playing together. This team will be very well served once they start playing against public schools.
Yeah, 100%.
They're playing against a EYBL team, a travel team, and just a very, very good elite basketball team. They are a public school team. They are kids from the district, and they're doing, I think, about as well as you can ask them to do given these situations right now.
I'm looking at this sheet right now. They have 2 5-stars and 4 4-stars on this Compass team.
It's not exactly even sledding for either of these teams tonight, and I think one takeaway they can really bring out of this is, Mesa's got a potential star in Kai Miles.
Yeah.
He's played well. He's done well to handle a lot of ball pressure in his face. We haven't seen him knock down a lot of deep shots, but he's really good at getting to the paint and hitting a little floater, a little pull-up jumper, and he plays aggressively.
That's all you need in a young star like that.
Now it's Calarzo with it. He's the top of the key. In and out dribble with his left hand. The veteran point guard trying to operate. Looking for options, tries to give it up. A lot of hands off ball. A lot of hands.
That's
They'll
why.
say a shot clock violation. Zane Russ trying to play himself into some more PT. Hard defense late in the game, and report a shot clock violation, and a tech is called on the Mesa basketball coach. That is the 3rd tech of the game.
One thing I can say about being a former Arizona basketball player is that you will not see a public school with 6 ranked players. Just not common in this Arizona basketball.
And so, again, I think you just come back to a lot of these public school teams. They need to know how to play with each other, and it seems that Mesa team knows how to do it. Even through all the ball pressure, never became about me. It was just us. They moved the ball pretty well. It's not their fault they're playing against guys with wingspans that start with 7. It's really not.
I can say one thing is that I haven't seen one player on this team play selfishly. They
I
all
agree.
play as a team because they all want to win as a team.
I fully agree with that statement, and I think that'll set them up in a pretty good position once that public school ball really rolls around.
100%.
Cam Robinson from the end of the bench for Compass. He's now in the game. Gets it back to Roos. Robinson now in the left wing. It's in the corner. The 3 is good.
Roos, number 20.
Will Gordon in his first action knocks down the 3 from downtown.
Number 20, Roos making a first appearance.
Roos getting the most ball action he's seen all night. There's the pull-up jumper is no good.
Oh, 20 going for a strong rebound. Didn't get the...
Peterson almost got the rebound as there's Roos from the left wing for 3. No good. Back iron, and it's a nice rebound by Grayson. He now takes it. Pushes the court, tries to get the center, he gives it up Miles. Miles top of the key for 3. No good. Off the backboard, bat around, taking Galarza has it now. Galarza tries to take a deep breath. He's on the far side. Drive with his left hand to the center. There's a lot of hand checking going on, a lot of no calls. But they're now looking to call an offensive foul. Galarza stuck his elbow out. They're going to call him for a little chicken wing foul. He's trying to wrap his arm around the defender. I have to say, I felt like that was in response to a lot of hand checking from Compass, but they still gave the foul to Mesa.
Agreed.
Mesa we're inside of 30 seconds now. Mesa 67. Mesa 22. Compass 67 as they'll call it. Hand checking foul on Mesa.
One thing about this Compass team is that from start to finish, no mercy. So even with the clock winding down, they are still looking to score the ball.
They are not looking to dribble out. They're looking to get the ball in the basket. But we're at a running clock for now, so we've got about 12 seconds left in the game, and the ball's not even live. 10 now that I say that.
Stay back court.
It's back court. And Zaire Richardson will dribble it out. They'll call the game, and that's final tonight in Chandler, Arizona. Just a domination from start to finish from AZ Compass, but strong fight and strong passion shown by the Mesa Jackrabbits. The final score, Mesa 67. The final score is Mesa 22, AZ Compass 67. For my co-host Chris Moore, I am Luke Lumler. Have a good night.
Have a great night.